make a difference to me. It's not enjoyable. It's not. There's no emotion to it.
Hi, Jake. So earlier you got to first listen to Daft Punk, and then you got to listen to it and watch the video. Doug, you're the greenhorn 19-year-old musician. Doug here, 52, seasoned musician, did the same thing. He listened to it and then he watched the video. Neither of you guys got to see each other's reactions, but boy, it was entertaining for me. So, Jake, I want you to have a one-on-one conversation as the younger musician, speaking with the older one, and how you felt about the song. And then I want the seasoned musician to tell you how he felt about the song. And I want you guys to have a brief discussion about that. Yeah, you can clip yourself on. Or do you need help? You're good?
Well,
up higher.
I thought it was kind of funky. I don't know. I thought there was some funky bass in there. And when I first listened to it, I started dancing. I thought it was really fun music. That was my opinion. My mom described it as an anthem, like, because the lyrics keep repeating. It's just kind of like this anthem to work through.
Okay, yes, day. Jake is my son. You blew it. Okay.
What were your thoughts on it?
I thought that was...
Stop. What were your thoughts of the song between listening and then watching the video?
Oh, listening, I thought it was like dance music, just fun. And then when I watched the video, I realized it became kind of like a mantra for like factory work, or where it's just the repetition of just pushing out product.
And then how did you feel once I told you what it was really about?
It really changed my viewpoints on the song, because I didn't think it was that deep, to be honest.
Okay. So, Doug, here, let's clip this on Mr. Hugh Hefner over here. Go ahead, Doug. Tell Jake how you felt after hearing the song.
I thought it was 6 minutes. I'm never getting back. It was, to me, it was just an electronically programmed, emotionless backing track to a commercial or a video game. I didn't find any emotion from it. It didn't, I don't know, it didn't inspire me at all. It didn't make me want to tap my toe or anything. I couldn't get into it. It wasn't my thing.
So how did you feel, Doug, after listening and watching the video at the same time? Did it change for you, or was still, you were shut down?
It was more a confirmation of exactly how I felt.
And what about after I told you what it was about? Did you have a little appreciation at all for the creators, or are you that closed-minded? For the craft of art. Like, there was a craft.
Oh, no.
They had a dance tone to a very serious message.
Yeah, I just found it to be just background noise. Like, it didn't inspire me. I wasn't appreciative like I am to most other types of music where there's someone actually playing the instruments or singing. Like, I really appreciate the talent of people who can sing instead of just programming it into a computer.
So are you taking away from the lyrics writing of the message in the song because you don't like the sound? Like, is there
I would say strongly the sound of it, the style of it.
So if the sound and style are different, do you think that is a strong message in there, is the question?
I don't know, because they didn't really articulate it with any emotion. Like, there was no speaking of feelings or experience or a story, or it was just the same, like you said, anthem over and over again, like subliminal messaging, like a commercial, like
you said, video game in the beginning.
Video game, yeah, like.
Okay, I'm going to take this from you. I find that interesting because we've got 33 years difference between Doug and Jake. Jake, That's Doug's feeling. I want to know how you feel about, were you, the message in the song, how do you, as someone where this is more of your generation, were you more easily able to accept the message because your ears are just accustomed to this style of music?
I don't think it's so much my ears. I think it's more used to the visual art, the animations. Because just listening to it, you don't really get that deeper sense of feeling. Like it's kind of hidden within the song because it's portrayed as like a happy kind of dance song with the funkiness. And then you look at the lyrics and you look at the video, it's a deeper, more subliminal message in there. And I feel it was more hidden away and you didn't really get to see much of it.
Do you think there's a possibility that our generations train us to like what we like and like think the way we think? Because you two are I'm in the middle of both your generations, and I danced to Daft Punk at the bars in the 90s. I love Daft Punk. I really do. So I'm going to keep myself out of this one because that's why I left you two. Because I mean, neither of you guys knew much about Daft Punk, so I didn't think it was fair for me to get involved with this one. I've understand that they're totally ingenious when you read the lyrics, but I always read the lyrics to everything, right? But as I'm sitting here in between Doug from the 80s, well, musician from the 80s, and Jake, musician from like 2020s, basically. And I'm just like a music connoisseur over the last 40 something years, is I believe from what I just witnessed is that our generations, it's almost like a mind control in each generation.
I wouldn't say that.
I'm just saying what I've witnessed.
Yeah,
because his generation is used to fast, lights, animation kind of thing. And that's how they receive information. And your generation's more into legible, like they're more a feeling.
No, because my generation, we grew up with disco.
Yeah, but you can still hear the words.
Sometimes, kind of. In a lot of ways, a lot of the disco was no different than that Daft Punk either. It's lights and flashing and just one steady beat and just the same emotionless words over and over and over again.
But to some people, they find that comforting. It's just kind of, it's okay. And that's where music, there's so much music for everybody, yeah, right?
And to each their own. What creates appreciation for me or good emotions is just about any type of music that has real musicianship in it. You know, like I'm perfectly fine with rock or country, bluegrass, classical, jazz, blues, where you can hear the artistry in how they've built the melodies because they're intricate, right? And layered with multiple instruments. And the voices as well. Like the natural human voice is an incredible instrument that I have a great appreciation for. To hear someone who can really sing well is amazing because it's not something everyone can do. And how they can portray emotion with those words by how they present that material, how they enunciate it, the pitch, the tone, the speed. Whereas when it's words programmed into a computer, for me, there's no emotion. I have no appreciation of it because it doesn't convey a deep emotion. There's no intricacies. There's no, like, I didn't find wonderful overlapping of, different instruments. It's just computer sounds. It's about as interesting to me as when we first had modems on computers and you heard the squeal. It's nothing more than that to me.
Jake, do you have any final thoughts? Because, I mean, you don't have to agree with Doug. I mean, you guys have 33 years between us. I mean, I like Daft Punk. I respect the fact that he can't stand it, but I want to know your thoughts as a final closing.
I think like one of the main things I do have to agree on with him is we live in an era with technology and stuff, and people get bored easily. They're 15 seconds on the next thing. So I feel like now people are more addicted to the sound to find that quick hook, and it's kind of catchy because it gets stuck in my head anyways. And so I feel like they just some artists need to find a quick hook to make their song good,
And I would agree. The hook is all that is, and it goes on for way too long. That hook on a 15-second commercial would probably keep you going.
That's pretty awesome that you two, in the end, completely agreed on your final words are agreed. Okay, so thank you so much for chiming in. Thank you, Doug.
You're welcome.
Did you enjoy the torture?
No.
Your perspective still the same?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, Jake. Thanks for coming aboard and giving us your opinion. Any last final thoughts?
No, we covered them all.
All right. As I say in every single video, please exercise peace, love, forgiveness, and compassion towards everyone you encounter in every situation that comes your way. And let today be the day that you choose not to battle that battle. All right. Have a great day. Sweet dreams. Grand rising. We'll check in with you tomorrow. Thanks for joining. If you like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And most importantly, leave a comment. I love to hear what you guys have to say about Doug's opinion of Daft Punk. Thanks. Take care for now. We'll chime in soon. Bye.